With the APAC and LATAM majors all polished off, we've got the best of both worlds this week. After the way he played, it's no surprise that Muzi's first up on the six-pack. The NIP star went all out in the major, pulling off some pretty amazing plays on his way to winning the championship.
To really cause a massacre off the back of his rotation. He's on the roam, the backstabber himself, but will his blade be shot? Muzi with a flick, the headshot onto live, beheading him and potentially stunning the competition. It's a 2 versus 2. Psycho alongside Muzi. Psycho's down as he's going to be cleaned up. Ion on the orb will find a flick to keep them into the game. Muzi's got to clutch it. 1v1 to decide whether or not NIP will win on Coastline or if we are going to overtime. 13 frags. Will he get himself to 14? Throws out his utility. Dancing his way back across. He's got to recover that diffuser and he will have to plant immediately. You have no time to waste. If the peak comes out from Mab, he can end it. Ideally, he needs to stick this. If he comes off Tim, he is lost. He goes for the bait play. Muzi swings wide. I tell you what, Tim, he is going to fake. The Mad Lad's done it. As Ash, he'll swing out, pick him off, and shut down the map, taking it 2-0 so far in the grand final. He might be a skilled player, Tim, but that is not normally. That is very, very insane.
Giants Gaming may not have taken the APAC title this stage, but they sure lost with style. Staring down a 3-man deficit, Ysera and Speakeasy clawed back this round 1 kill at a time.
Hysterix is underneath, waiting for a big possibility of a roam in a close down, but with a minute on and you can see the activity of the drones still around kitchen, still around the first floor. They aren't letting him slip away just yet. They're not making the same mistakes and well, that's how they capitalize. Sweet Black held the roam and held it for as long as possible. Probably the longest that Ash has ever held the roam. But against Hysterix, you can't be too careful. Ysera and Speakeasy mind one apiece and put some semblance of hope back into the hands of this, but with the utility again stopping and stemming this flow onto the site, things are starting to look a little bit shaky for Cloud9.
Nova's probably spent the last 90 seconds or so running around outside, getting up on the rappel, coming back down again, hasn't really had an impact here, and the loss of that window now means that C9 are in a spot where they can finally go for a plant. They've got themselves inside of the site, but it's the fact that it's a 2 versus 2. You're against the C4, they can use it if they want to, they don't even need to, they don't even know where Giants are. Giants take the round away despite it looking so good for Cloud9 for the majority of it.
This next clip is an instant Alt F4 if someone hits this in ranked. Looking to stop the bleeding against Team Liquid, Pino casually hits shots worthy of a Battle Eye report.
Not even about the bigger picture of the round, it just feels like they're trying to prove a point of who's the more dominant team with the peaks and pushes we've seen so far. It's been incredible. It feels like all of these players have had a long day down at Spoons and they've come out windmilling like an Englishman looking for a scrap. But talking of a scrap, Pino, the Punisher himself, poised for perfection as they all run in. They had an appointment with the doc and he thought he'd treat all of his patients at once. Through the smoke, he busts open their lips.
You're about to see one of the wildest rounds in the entire APAC Major. Onigiri blasts through the Giants' defense with only seconds left. But Hysterix isn't about to let that fly.
Held there towards long as they make sure nobody swings around close, but Jordan is the first to get blood. Scatman goes down through the open breach, and that's going to put a big hole into the holds that they otherwise had here. Hysterix finds another, with DCH meeting the same fate as Habana on the opposite side. Monty's had to rotate round, battles a shield, but there goes Jordan, and there is Kaid, who tries to double down and apply some reverse pressure. Hysterix gets Nay on the side, but Onigiri finds Ysera. Again, blow for blow, step for step, and almost the backpack of a very big man in the close corner. They're looking for something, and they find one, they find two, they almost find all of them! But there is the diffuser, there is Monty, there is a knife fight, and there is an unusual end to an explosive round.
This play from Moringa is clean, and not just because he pulls it off in the shower. Pinned down in the upstairs bathroom on Clubhouse, Moringa wins the 1v3 against Nip with ease.
Not yet been dealt with, goes in and gets the Kaid 3 versus 1 now. And this is all going to NIP. They're going to guarantee themselves the draw at this rate. Moringa gets Kamikaze, that's Diffuser on the ground, but he's going to get pinned down by the Monty. He gets one. Surely he can't do this. 1 versus 3. Julio versus Moringa. He needs to pick that Diffuser up and look at playing it. He's only got 15 seconds. He knows exactly where the man is, but it is automatic versus shotgun, and shotgun will win out at the short range. Moringa a 1v3. How about that for Team Liquid? Just going right to the brink and then reeling it back in.
We saved one of the best plays from APAC for last. Anaton of Cyclops Gaming goes absolutely ballistic and wipes out Guts Gaming for the ace.
Anaton, however, is on the brink of a jump out. There he goes, jumping out. Will be able to potentially find a kill. Yes, he will. Will drop the diffuser as well.
He's done this 3
Oh,
round. What?
How are you allowed to do that? This is absolutely unwarranted as he goes for a jump. Gets it too. Anaton absolutely going crazy.
He's going to find a kill onto Ayagator, so now it is down to Anaton. Ace or bust, my friend. Can you do it to keep this round going to your team's side? 15 seconds, this basically means there is a second man for them. Runs around the corner, and of course it's a copy. He knows the man ain't getting baited in. This is his James Bond film, but can he stop the plant going down?
Yes.
Gets one, it's a quadra kill. One left, going for the plant, and they know the time is out. There's 4 seconds to go. Will he have time? Can he win? The head-to-head right here. The plant's going to go down. Swings down.
Yes, he does!
The ace in there.
Let's
And
go!
that's his show reel. James Bond is his new name. He's coming up big for his team there. Cyclops not to be deterred. 4-0 on the defense.
And those were the top plays from the LATAM and APAC mini-majors. With the NA mini-major all wrapped up, look forward to next week's six-pack.